This video is a little different than my normal content, mostly because I'm just coming in to connect with you. If you're new to my channel, to my videos, I'm Peggy Oliveira. I'm a former trauma therapist and a survivor of childhood trauma. And this channel is all about impact and healing from emotional and childhood trauma. I talk about the big, deep things. I talk about lighter things. And in my communities, we go deep, we go wide, we laugh, we cry. It's all part of connection and healing. And I am so excited and grateful to have you as part of this community. My channel has slowly grown over the years, and in the last year or so, it's grown a little bit more. And so I know that there are a lot of you out there that I've not connected with. And I am truly grateful for each of you who are willing to be here for yourself, for others, to connect inside a community where we all kind of know something about one another. That can be scary, and it can also be incredibly healing to know that you're not alone. And I think that's one of the reasons why connection and community is so important in this healing process. And that can look a lot of different ways. But here in this space, I want everybody to really allow themselves to push past the coping mechanisms, the defenses, and primarily connect within to your truth, the truth of who you are. Likely a lot of pieces of who you are that you've forgotten about, that you've disconnected from, that you've forgotten is a part of who you are. This is a space to remember, to return to your wholeness, the wholeness that has always existed within you. And I am so happy and again grateful that these videos, that I and this community are maybe even just a little part of that. It truly does mean a lot that you spend any time here watching, listening, and sharing anything that you do. There are people in this community that have been watching my videos for years. Some who have participated in lots of things, some who've not really participated in anything, and that's okay. Everybody is in their own place on their own journey. And every once in a while, I'll get an email from somebody who's been watching for a long time, but has never shared anything. And it's always amazing to see a new name come through. Somebody sharing that they've been watching and decided to reach out. And I would love to connect with you. If you haven't yet signed up for my newsletter, I would really encourage you to do so. If you like the idea of community, if you'd like to hear from me most weeks. I share things about just healing in general. I also share opportunities to come together, little pieces of inspiration and parts of my own journey. So the link will be in the description below. So if you haven't signed up for the newsletter yet, make sure to do so. And in the coming months, there will be some opportunities for us to come together. Most of my groups, well, really all of my groups, are geared towards women, but my community has both men and women. And I appreciate everybody who participates. The only reason my groups are really for women only is because men tend to feel more comfortable with men, women tend to feel more comfortable with women. And unfortunately, there just aren't a lot of men who I'm in contact with who are interested in participating in a community. But there are different things that I do that men can certainly be a part of. And one of those things will be coming relatively soon. is an opportunity to come together once a month for a live kind of community healing experience and predominantly Q&A. I so love doing the Q&As, and they're always so filled with healing and vulnerability and some really great questions. So stay tuned. I will be announcing more about that in the coming couple of months or so. And that is going to be open to anybody in this community. And then there will also be a couple of other things coming up as well. Probably a gratitude challenge and maybe a workshop. And if you are on my email list, you will get to help me decide which direction to take that workshop in. So I think I'm going to do it on understanding and healing shame, or understanding and healing the mother wound. So make sure you get on my email list so that you can help me decide which one to do. So thank you all really so much for being here. If you haven't introduced yourself yet, please take a moment to let me know that you're there, that you're watching. Share in the comments, share as little or as much as you'd like. And if you have introduced yourself before, I'd still love for you to say hello. So make sure to do that too. And again, on my newsletter, or if you're on my email list, you'll get my newsletters, you'll get different kinds of information with different types of opportunities. And I do ask for feedback periodically because it helps me know what it is that might be helpful for you. So I'd love to hear from you. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you find this information helpful, the stuff that I share, if you think that there's somebody that might benefit from it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, any of the videos, and maybe even consider sharing different ones with people that you care about, that you know have struggled in similar ways. This community has the power to change. We truly do. We have the power to change how people feel and talk about things related to emotional struggle and to trauma. We change how they feel by having the willingness to talk, by coming together in community and sharing. We have that power, and I am honored that you choose to be here with me as we do that. Thanks so much for being a part of this community. I will look forward to connecting with you soon.